morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy to have you here today. Just a second as I set up the chat, the live stream. There you go. Good morning and hello, everybody. I'm happy that you're here even on a Friday. It means a lot. And we've now covered, today we're covering 5 days. We've covered 4 days. And can anyone tell me what the theme for today is? Can someone tell me what the theme for today is? You can even look up the description and you will see that there's a theme there that you can share. You can share that in the chat box. So welcome everybody to day 5. I'm so happy that you're here today. It's really great that you are here today with me, and we will take this further. And for those of you who think that the weekend might be a little difficult, let me tell you that we have a special surprise for you tomorrow. Tomorrow and the day after, and I'll be really happy if you can join us. And just in case you don't, I'd like you to know that even if you skip it and you join later, it's fine, but just keep continuing the streak as long as you can. Welcome and good morning, everybody. So today's theme is the stories you tell yourself. Today's theme is the stories you tell yourself, right? Our mind is always telling stories, okay? Whether it's you or me, that's the job of our mind. The story is never the problem. The actual problem is forgetting that story. When we forget what that story is when we get into trouble. All right? So today, I would like for you to choose curiosity over assumption about the story. Okay? Well, I'm happy to have you here today. Good morning. So, have you ever had a day when you sent somebody a message and they don't respond? They don't respond immediately. Let's say it's an invitation you've sent saying, maybe you can all come home for lunch tomorrow, and nobody has responded. Not yet. So some of us think, I don't know what's happened to them. Are they acting pricey? Some of us think, are they upset with me? Some of us think they must be busy, they'll answer later. Some of us think, oh, anyway, I'm going to cook, whether they show up or not. Right? Now, some of us don't think about it at all. I send the invitation, my job is done. When I receive a response is when I will see it. And if it's too late, I know what to do about it. Right. So I just want you to identify how your mind works and the stories your mind tells you in a situation like this. Because it's the same message, okay? But different people are reacting differently to it. So there are different stories that are coming up from different minds. So, isn't that fascinating that we can tell over the same situation, we can tell so many different stories? So, like usual, I'd like to tell you a story today because I love to tell these stories because they are anecdotes and they help us understand these things much better, right? So, there are two friends who go to a meeting, they attend the meeting, and then they leave that meeting. One walks out thinking, wow, I learned something so good today. I got an opportunity to share what I wanted to today. And the other walks out thinking, oh my God, I embarrassed myself. What do I do? I embarrassed myself. Why did I even open my mouth and talk today? It was so stupid of me to do that. You know what? They ignored me. Wow. Right? Same conversation, same meeting, same comments in the meeting. Two different people experience it, two different experiences for the day. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Both carried a completely different day and a different story home. Can you imagine? Do you know why? Any ideas as to why that might have happened? There were these two people who were not living inside the story or the meeting anymore. They were not living inside that meeting, but they were living inside the story in their mind. They were living inside the story in their mind. Think about it. Their experiences shifted depending on the story in their mind. Now, my friends, life happens once. The stories we tell about it can be every day, all day, it can just keep happening, right? So, I request you to now identify that, to break that. So, over the week, we've done different things. Yesterday was the day to use the pause. Today, we're going to pause, stop, and begin to say, okay, that's it. I saw that story. Your mind is designed to make meaning of things. Okay? It's a gift, it's a great gift. Believe me. But the bigger gift is that you can pause that truth and you can change your story. Whatever story the mind makes up doesn't necessarily have to be the truth. Okay? But when you give that curiosity a chance, maybe the truth will come up. Maybe the truth will come up, right? So I'm happy that you're willing to experiment with this today. Give this a chance. You can shift how you're thinking depending on those stories. So remember this, never ever fight your thoughts. As a therapist, I can tell you there are a lot of people, whether they are people who are overthinkers, anxious, depressed, or just trying to motivate themselves and do better in life. I've come across all kinds of people, right? In my 20 years of work, 20 plus years of work. Now, I just want to tell you that every mind acts differently, maybe in the same situation, okay, but this every single mind acts differently. But the one thing that I found in common is you try and fight your thoughts. Your mind will give you 10 more to fight with because your mind loves a wrestle. Your mind absolutely loves a wrestle, right? So never ever fight your thoughts. Never fight those thoughts. Just get curious about them. Just watch them. Okay. Now, sometimes you may think, oh, yeah, watch. It's such a difficult task. Who knows how to do that? If I could, then probably I could meditate. Yeah, maybe. But we'll see how to do that today. Okay. So let's take three nice deep breaths like we usually do. Close your eyes and breathe as I direct your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in again, and breathe out, and breathe in again, and breathe out. Wow, that was great. Yeah. So for today, let's just imagine that you're sitting in a movie. I'd like you to close your eyes. You're sitting in a cinema, and on that huge screen in front of you, you see one scene from your life. So maybe it's a difficult conversation, maybe it's a mistake you made, right? Look at that one scene from your life, and then that movie pauses. The lights gently come up, and I still want you to keep your eyes closed, please. The lights gently come up, and you realize something. You are not trapped inside that movie at all. You're sitting in the audience. You are sitting in the audience, and you can observe it, and you can question it, and you can ask, what else is true? What else could be true? Now, just replay that situation in your mind again and notice how the story changes. Not because the past has changed, not at all because the story has changed, but because your perspective changed. Because your perspective changed. And place your hand on your heart while you watch this movie and say, today I choose curiosity. Today I choose curiosity. Now open your eyes gently, and along with me, I'd like you to say, remember this one thing. Whatever story your mind tells you today, it could be, they always do this to me. I never have. I will never, whatever. It's going to be a disaster. Any of these things your mind tells you, just pause. Pause. That's all we want to do. Don't fight those thoughts. Remember, your mind loves wrestling. Don't fight it. Okay, just pause and replace it with one simple question. Whenever you catch yourself, even if you do it once today, that's great. Okay. What else could be true? That's it. Just this one. What else could be true? And no arguing. Don't argue with your thoughts at all. Don't try. Don't even try to argue with your thoughts today. And don't pretend everything is positive. You don't need to do that. Because sometimes, out of negativity, out of negative emotions or feelings, some of the best changes occur, right? So we don't want to be saying, yeah, okay, I'm positive about this, I'm going to change. No, it's okay. You're negative, you're feeling negative, that's fine. You're feeling frustrated, that is fine. You're angry, that is fine. Because out of that anger, out of that frustration is going to come something really beautiful. Okay? So do not argue with your thoughts and do not pretend that everything is good. Just make room for another thought, for another possibility. And that is, what else could be true? What else could be true? And Remember, your mind will tell you stories. Let it. Let it tell you whatever it tells you. Just don't forget. Don't forget that you are the author, and not every first draft deserves to be published. So I hope you have some brilliant thoughts today that you would like to publish as well, but those that you cannot publish, pause, just pause. Be kind to yourself today, be curious, choose the story that helps you live well. Choose the story that helps you live well. Thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Until we meet, just one pause. And we're going to meet one of our superpowers tomorrow. We're going to develop a superpower. So great. Let's meet tomorrow again. Not because life is perfect, but because attention can be trained. Remember this, not because life is perfect, but because attention can be trained. And thank you, everybody, for being here today with me. It's about time. So we'll stop here and we'll get to see you tomorrow. Let's meet tomorrow again. Have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy yourself. And just choose a time that's convenient to you to join tomorrow. 8:30, 9:30 or 10:30, whatever is convenient for you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow again. Bye.